Hey, what's up, guys? It is literally raining right now. It's not raining hard, but it is raining, and it's been wet pretty much every single day for a week straight already. And we're gonna have rain in the forecast every single day for the next week. We're talking it's late October right now, so this is the prime time for your mid-fall fertilizer app. And I just want to put fertilizer down on the ground. And I'm guessing that you watching this video are curious as well whether or not you can put fertilizer down on the ground when it's wet, because I mean, at some point you need to put fertilizer down if you want to have a pretty good yard through the rest of the fall. How do you do it if it keeps raining? Is it wet out here?
Yeah.
You think the grass is still growing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think I should give it some grass food?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, my son is right. Yeah, it's wet, and it's not the ideal situation to put down grass fertilizer of any kind on the ground, but it has to be done. The thing is, it has to be done if we want our lawns to look good and perform their best all the way through the fall. There are rules, quote unquote, I don't know, like air quote rules that need to be followed when it comes to the lawn. You cut your lawn shorter for the winter. You cut the lawn taller for the summer. You don't fertilize when it's wet. Don't break the 1/3 rule. Try to get 1 inch of water on the lawn once or twice a week. Don't keep it wet every single day. All of these things are just general rules, and they do make sense if you follow them the vast majority of the time, but every single rule in the lawn is not a law. Pretty much. I don't know, there's probably a couple out there, but this one is not a law. You can break this rule if it makes sense. All right, so right now you see my lawn. This is October 22nd. It is a wet lawn. We've had a lot of rain for a couple days. I have mowed the lawn. I mowed the lawn wet. I bagged all of the clippings so that I could get pine needles up and excessive grass off of the ground, because since we've got colder temperatures, those grass clippings aren't going to break down into the lawn. They're going to accumulate over the winter. Sure, they'll break down eventually, but it's just not quick enough. So I bagged them. Right now the lawn looks really, really good, but soil temperatures right here are only about 48, 49 degrees. Hey, what's up, man?
Forgot my friends.
Where's your friends?
One of my friends, which is why, is in the truck already.
Oh, okay. That's good. I like your floppy lizard friend.
And it spins too.
He does spin. He does spin. The lawn's looking really good, but the soil temperatures here are very cool. They're not cold enough, though, for a cool season lawn to shut down. So I'm going to be fertilizing this lawn. This is literally the break that I'm going to get. I mean, look at my skies. It's a beautiful surrounding. We got some sun breaking through every few minutes or so with some sprinkles. But the simple fact of the matter is it was raining very hard yesterday and last night, and it's going to be raining hard tonight. It's going to be raining pretty much every single day for the next week. So if I got to put fertilizer down, I got to put it down in the rain. This is the takeaway. Don't go heavy. There's no reason to go heavy in the first place anyway. If you're fertilizing and tending to your lawn regularly throughout the year, you don't need a lot. Because soil temperatures right now are around 48, 49, 50 on the other side of the house, because I got it under a little bit of plastic. I got a project going on over there. I'm going to be putting down a urea-based fertilizer. Now, ideally, I would be putting down a liquid fertilizer. If the grass blades are dry, you can put anything down. If they're wet, like they are right now, a liquid fertilizer is best because it's already diluted in water. You're putting it on the ground in a liquid solution. I'm going to be getting a little bit of rain here, so it's going to be washing down into the soil. So if you're going to be putting down a granular fertilizer, which I'm going to be doing right now in the rain, it's like coming down right now. My hand is getting wet. I don't know if you can see it. If you're going to be putting down granular, you've got to put it down right before rain happens or right before you turn your sprinkler on. Put it down in a light application, because you don't want concentrated granules of fertilizer sitting on your grass blades, which could damage the grass blades themselves. I do want to get a little urea into the ground so that the grass can use it right now. Right now the grass is still growing. This is not a winterizer application. The grass is not dormant. It's not going dormant, but it will be going dormant within the next month. Depending on temperatures over the next few weeks, it might even be less than a month. But right now the grass is growing, so I'm going to feed it. I was thinking about putting down a liquid. I've got a liquid product in the garage. It's one of the Sunday products. I just throw it on the hose end sprayer and walk around the lawn. I was really close to using it. It's the Lawn Strong product. It's a 2403. The reason that I'm deciding not to do that, to put the granular down, is because we're about ready to get a heavy rainstorm. So I'm going to put the granular down. It's a Scott's Granular Urea Fall Winterizer product. It's a 32010. The reason I'm putting it down is because of the ratio. I want extra potassium in the lawn. I don't want to just keep pushing nitrogen without adding potassium to the lawn. Potassium is going to help my grass have better resistance through the winter, be able to deal with stresses like cold and snow compaction and other like fungal problems, like the fungal threats. There's lots of beneficial fungal activity in a lawn, which I'm going to go into in greater depth in a coming up video. But the negative effects of certain types of funguses, a lawn that is better nourished in potassium is going to fight off those stresses a little bit better. Because soil temperatures support it and because heavy rain is coming soon, I'm going to put down a light application of urea. I'm going to put down 0.4 of a pound per 1,000 square foot of nitrogen. That's going to come with a small percentage of, let's see, what is it, about a third of that. So it's going to be about 1,500 hundredths, 0.15 pounds roughly potassium going onto the ground. I'm going to do that right now in the sprinkles. And then the rain is going to come probably in the next hour or so. Like it's going to just keep getting steadier and stronger. Put that down and it's going to go into the soil. Everything's going to be great for a few weeks before I finally go and put my winterizer on the lawn. If you've got questions about fertilizing the lawn when it's wet, please drop them in the comments below. This is a controversial topic. I completely understand that. Many lawn professionals will tell you not to put fertilizer on the ground when it's wet. You have to do it with great care. You got to get the timing right and do not over apply. Technically, I am taking a risk doing this. I think it's a calculated risk and it's going to turn out perfectly fine in my case, but there's always a risk of some damage. If you want to learn a little bit more about urea nitrogen, please watch this video right up here in the corner. I go heavily in depth into what urea nitrogen is. It is a deep dive. It's an interesting video because I'm talking about the whole process in the middle of a snowstorm, but the information is exactly what a lot of people need.